ladies and gentlemen, 2026 ICCC, Mr. William Katt. How you doing today, buddy?
Doing well. How about you?
Man, it's great to see you here, man. You're here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and been about 2 years since you've been back here, right?
I'm not sure. I think a little longer than that, but
A little while ago.
here, yeah.
Yeah, man, it is
Nice
awesome.
to see you again.
Great to see you, my friend. Always, what's it like doing the conventions and people coming up? I mean, I got some great footage of guys coming up in suits and everything else. I mean, bringing up your albums, by the way, bringing your music in, which is really, really cool. And what's it like doing the conventions and people remembering you from so many great roles? I mean, from Perry Mason or House or Greatest American Hero, or even Carrie, one of my personal favorites. Isn't it cool that people come up to you and they remember you and you're still such a part of their lives today?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. There's a lot of nostalgia. I think particularly right now in this day and age, there's a lot of nostalgia. So it brings back good memories when people were kids and
Absolutely.
growing up, and then they share it with their kids. And in many cases, they share it with their grandkids.
And, doing the conventions as you do, is there anything that ever surprises you that you see? I mean, like I saw a few years ago when you and I saw each other, guys were coming up, like I said, with your albums and stuff. And I know music's a big love of yours. By the way, are you working on anything right now?
I'm a professional hacker. I hack with music.
You're a very talented musician, buddy. You are very talented. I mean, it is. But I mean,
it's my hobby. That's it.
I just wondered if you were coming out with anything,
It's mainly for me. It's my own entertainment. I don't go to the bowling alleys. I don't golf. I don't do crossword puzzles. But I like to do music. That's
awesome. What does it feel like today to sit there and look at you come out and so many people say, man, a favorite thing of theirs is from this, like a Great American Hero. Obviously, everybody knows the song, it is and everything else. But when they come to you and they say, this made me feel special here at this time period, and you gave them hope, because Greatest American Hero was a lot about hope.
Well, there's a Steve Cannell used to always say it was a morality tale. Each show was a little piece of morality.
Right.
First, they'd find something funny to talk about. And then they would back a plot into that, and there had to be, the character arc. He had to find something. It was like the hero's journey, right?
Right.
So you go after solving something, but what does he learn? He learns about himself.
And I love the idea that he wasn't completely perfect. He had flubs. He had things about him that I think people could relate to.
It was very different for me because I'm perfect. So the character was a stretch for me because he wasn't perfect.
I understand that, brother. Well, hell, you haven't barely changed. Minus your hair's a little shorter, and since American Hero, you barely changed at all, brother. So, that's just, no, man, I mean, you look great, but I mean...
Just wait. I have it planned. Just wait. When this gets a little more, they put a little more hair there, I'm going to be fabulous again.
You're going to make the comeback, right?
Yeah,
Great American Hero comes back again.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought, I know you get asked this all the time, have you ever thought about maybe there being a reboot that, like, you're like the father or something like that of the next Greatest American Hero or something like that?
Well, they're trying to do something like that now. I mean, Tanya, Steve Cannell's oldest daughter,
yes, sir,
has put together something, a new comic book installation with Don Hanfeld, who's a great showrunner in and of his own right.
Yes, sir.
The two of them have put together a new comic book of Greatest American Hero, and that's the tack that they're taking. So I think that by doing that, they're trying to raise awareness and have. Instill an appetite for it,
right?
And maybe have it come back at some later, incarnation. I don't know, and maybe I'll be in a wheelchair at the time, and they'll push me off. Right?
But you have the cape.
Oh yeah.
The wind will still be blowing your hair, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you? What do you have coming up, my friend? Are you working on anything besides conventions right now, or?
I just did a film. I think it's out now, streaming with Alfred Molino, called When We Get There.
Okay.
It's a very because I've done a lot of bad independent films, but this one is actually a very heartwarming, tender story. 3 kids coming of age, and they graduate college and they go off looking for their biological father.
Oh, wow.
And they meet a lot of very interesting characters.
Wow.
Alfred Molino is terrific in it.
Oh yeah, wow.
And I'm perfect in it.
I know, brother.
Right.
I know.
I know. I foreshadowed that before.
I understand, my friend.
That's perfect. Mindy Sterling is in it.
Very cool.
We've seen her in some Mike Myers films.
Yes,
She's
sir.
very funny. And so that's the only thing really I have out that I want to talk about.
Yes, sir. And you obviously have the conventions coming up. And where can everybody find you on social media?
I don't do social media.
I figured maybe it changed in the last, I mean, So anyway, so if you see anywhere you see William Katt, come in and visit him. Obviously, like he said, he's absolutely perfect. And but no, you come and see him. Legitimately, I can tell you, he's one of the nicest guys ever in Hollywood. You got to come see him. ICCC 2026, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 19th to the 21st. But anywhere you catch him, you come up, you get an autograph, you get a picture. Without a doubt, one of the coolest guys I could know.
This is a great convention. Yeah. And I got to say, the Tennesseans here from this area, nice people, very nice people. What they're doing, having me here, is beyond the pale. I don't know.
I love that, brother. William Katt, ICCC 2026, Lifebox Media. We are out.